Normally, I'm not supposed to be wearing this cap with this content right now, but it has become like a signature, so I have to do it. What I want to say right now is something I learned from a particular professor when I was in university back in those days. I'm saying back in those days, so it's been long, not long. He said, "Ohun tó dunni ló ń pọ̀ lọ́la ẹni, ológun ẹrú kú, aṣọ rẹ̀ kú kan." The way we used to say that word was "Ohun tó dunni ló ń pọ̀ lọ́rọ̀ ẹni." Of course, it's the same thing, ọlá, ọrọ̀, it's the same thing. But ọrọ̀ in this context is not words or too much of words. It's just talking about wealth, and he told us a story of how they were young scholars back in those days and they were just coming up, how that his friends were getting their first paycheck and then they went to go and buy cars and all of those things, and the first set of money they were exposed to as young people, young guys, they were buying cars, they were buying shirts and all of those things, and he was buying books, right? So when the time came that they needed some of the books that he was buying, and then they reached out to him because they wanted to do research, and they came to him and, I saw this book in your library. I actually need it. And he told them one thing. He said, "Ohun tó dunni ló ń pọ̀ lọ́rọ̀ ẹni, ológun ẹrú kú, aṣọ rẹ̀ kú kan." So when you guys were busy buying clothes, I was busy buying books. When you guys were busy buying cars, I was busy buying books. So the same way I cannot go to your garage and say I want to borrow your car, or I cannot go to your cupboard and borrow your clothes, rather, you cannot come to me and ask for my books. What I want is what I want, and what you want is what you want. So go ahead and use your car while I use my own books. But what you do with your time, what you do with your possession, what you do with your resources will determine what you will become. I don't know what you want to do with this information, but I feel that we are in that generation where we don't know what delayed gratification means anymore. We just want to, vibe and inshallah, just want to have money, just want to have cars and, impress people, while the things that actually matter to your destiny are, lacking. I don't know what you want to do with that information, but please.